Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Mark Leonard, the Happiness Dude, founder of the Happiness Breakthrough. Hey, grateful that you're here. In fact, I just want to say I'm grateful I'm here. This has been a rough week. And, it's kind of interesting. We live in a little bit of an Instagram world, right? Where you want to portray perfection. You want to portray, oh, look how great everything is. Look at this wonderful vacation I'm on. Look at this beautiful boat I happen to be renting, whatever it is. And especially as personal development influencers, as someone who is trying to help other people achieve to greater, more phenomenal levels in their life, there are a lot of pressures to show things that are not real. I know the guy, he said, oh yeah, the best way to convince people that you know what you're talking about is rent a Ferrari and go sit on it and take pictures. And I thought, really? I'm going to tell you about real life. And I'm going to tell you about how I handle 3 strikes you're out. And I have 3 stories to share with you that have happened in the last 8 days. Today is May 4th. So happy Star Wars Day to you, my friends and fans. But I have 3 stories to share with you and how the Leonards are overcoming difficult times when it just seems like things are going crazy. So number 1, a week ago Saturday, my son, and I hope he's okay with me sharing this, and well, if not, my son Zachary, he went out for a bike ride. He's been making adjustments and changes to his bike, and he was actually, long and short of it, he was in a pretty bad cycling accident. He doesn't know what happened. We believe he hit a dirt pile, and through that dirt pile, we know that he was knocked out. And he eventually found himself a block away from our house, knocking on someone's door, and they didn't know us. And they brought him here. Thankfully, she was a nurse, checked him out. We ended up rushing him to the hospital where he spent the next 24 hours with a severe concussion and a separation in his shoulder. Now, that was bad, right? That was really, really bad. But we're sitting here going, wow, this could have been worse. This could have been worse. Sure, he's down for the count. He cannot work right now. He cannot do the things that he wants, but he's alive. He's doing okay. It's going to be a road that's going to take some time for him to do better, but he's doing okay. That's story number 1. Story number 2. Just a few days ago, my beautiful wife, Becky, she was moving an outdoor wicker chair, and something happened, and her back went out. And she has literally been stuck on the couch for the last 4 days with nothing but severe back pain. She can't hardly walk, and I've been helping her even just get up and walk and shuffle to go to the bathroom. We're not sure what caused this, other than we looked to see where it began probably 8 weeks ago, where she got injured at the gym and she made some adjustments, and based on what her amazing right. All of this was terrible. Tori is my son's wife, and it was absolutely terrible. Absolutely difficult to see my wife in so much pain. Something that you don't know about Becky is that she is an absolute peacemaker. Her presence is one that just brings peace and happiness and joy to other people. And when she's down like this, watching what's happening in the mindset is difficult. That's story number 2. And I'm going to share the 3rd story of tragedy. And then I'm going to share things that we have done through this. 3rd story of tragedy. This morning, I was cycling on my Nordic track. I was doing an awesome ride. It was powerful. It was great. I was feeling amazing. I got off the bike. I'm taking care of Becky. And I said, oh, hey, what do you want for breakfast? She's telling me, and I'm walking to the refrigerator. Something as innocuous as walking. And I somehow rolled my ankle so bad that I fell to the ground. My ankle is swollen up so large, it's sprained. I cannot put any pressure on it. In fact, sitting here in my chair right now is putting pressure on my ankle, and it's just absolutely killing me. Now, all right, 3 stories of difficulty that have happened in the last 8 days. And what I wanted to share was not that, oh, woe is me, look at how bad it is, because it's not as bad as my friend who passed away from COVID-19. It's not as bad as what many of you deal with on a daily basis. But I wanted to share some thoughts around things that we've done in the Leonard household so that this does not become that mental death sentence, that because the psychological damage that can happen when you're already in quarantine, when you're already feeling not quite yourself, when your routines are not your norm, it produces an invariance in your brain. Thus, it has the potential effect of lowering your mindset, decreasing your mental focus, mental acuity, your ability to see things positively. And so things that we have done, and we just had actually a scripture study about this in our home, about how we can focus upon the positive. Now, there are people out there that will say, yeah, sure, all you have to do is keep your head up and everything will turn out fine. No, that's actually not true. What will happen, though, is if you keep your head up in the midst of trial, tribulation, difficulties, if you keep your mindset on focusing on what you can control, it doesn't make the problems go away. But what it does is it changes how you view them. Some people call that optimism. The psychologists call that optimism. Your ability to see blessings, good, positive, in the midst of difficulty. Does not mean that's a negative thing. Some people say, oh, you're just so utopian, Mark. No, what I am is I am willing my brain to see the good. See, the good was I got an amazing ride in this morning. I feel vibrant, alive, vivacious. The good is my wife is able to still be the center of the home's peace, joy, and happiness from the couch where we now gather together to have meals. My son is keeping his head and his focus on positive, not on the current situation, but wow, what can I do? And he's building things and he's doing things to keep his mind engaged. See, when you do things and you focus on things that help your mind stay positive, you are going to find that your problems don't disappear. The problems don't get easier. You get stronger because you are choosing to think through things in a manner that enables you to see potential. And wouldn't you rather walk through this world in a world of potential? Because the opposite of that is walking through the world in a world of darkness, of difficulty, of someone is out to get me. The world is not out to get us, unless you're watching some of those Hallmark movies and those spy movies that we like to watch. Sure, those main characters have someone that's out to get them. But what we're finding is in psychology, that if you can keep your mind focused on what you can control, you will be more likely to keep your mindset positive. Here's one way that you can do that. I want you to set an alarm on your phone. Go off sometime during the day to remind you of your blessings. Maybe your alarm just simply says gratitude count, and you take a moment to think about your gratitude. Maybe at night, the alarm goes off to remind you, write about the great things that happened today. Maybe your alarm goes off first thing in the morning to remind you, how do you want to show up best in the day? Your phone can be a powerful tool, or it can be a phenomenal distractor. I want to teach you how to use this to get more done, to be more positive, to have greater impact on the world. See, as you focus on the positive, you will get more done. You will be happier. And that's some of the things that I focus in with my coaching. If you're looking for coaching and you want someone to help you shift your mind so that you could see the blessings, the opportunities, to be more resilient, to bounce back when times get difficult, then I want you to reach out to me, because I would like to do a free coaching session with you. Reach out to me. I'm looking forward to helping you break through, because this is a time to have a happiness breakthrough. I'm Dr. Mark Leonard. Thanks for joining me. Please do me a favor. Hit that share button. Share this with your friends, because these ideas are what is going to help all of us bind together to overcome any difficulties in life.